Majority Taylor Greene vows to never back down from mainstream media criticism after a phone call with former President Trump. Taking to Twitter Saturday, Greene said, quote, "The bloodthirsty media and the socialists hate America." She adds Democrats are attacking her just like they attacked the former president. The GOP lawmaker also asserts she will never apologize for her actions and will always keep fighting for the American people. Greene stresses the nation is facing an enemy from within and what she calls a, quote, poisonous rod of socialist policies and pompous hypocrisies. OAN White House correspondent Jen Pellegrino spoke with Greene and has more.
Freshman Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has quickly made a name for herself. As an outspoken supporter of President Trump, Greene earned an overwhelming election victory in her home district, and she's generated donations from supporters in all 50 states. But her conservative values, paired with a candid, no-nonsense approach, has quickly made Greene the target of Democrats and the liberal media.
You're seeing the media, I call them the bloodthirsty media, play the same playbook against me that they played against President Trump for 4 years, and they perfected it, and now they're carrying on. So what you see is they're bringing out little pieces of things, and then they're twisting them into the story that they want the public to believe about me.
A newly surfaced 2019 video of an exchange with Parkland shooting survivor David Hogg is paired with headlines pointing to Greene as an extremist and conspiracy theorist.
He was in Washington going from Senate office to Senate office with his group, March for Our Lives, asking senators to pass strict gun control bills that would truly leave Americans defenseless and leave children at school unprotected. Well, that's a particular issue to me because I have quite an experience that the media doesn't really want to tell this story. But when I was in 11th grade, 16 years old, the first week of school, one of my schoolmates brought a duffel bag with 3 guns onto the school bus in the morning, brought his guns into his first period class, and pulled out his gun. The coach in the classroom knocked him to the floor. He was able to grab another gun, fire his weapon, and took our entire school hostage for 5 hours that day. I know that fear of being a student at school in a gun-free school zone where there is no good guy with a gun to keep us safe, but there's only a very upset and disturbed fellow schoolmate that is bringing guns to school to kill people, and that's exactly what he was doing. So I was in Washington going from senator's office to senator's office, telling them to vote no to the strict gun control bills that David Hogg was asking them to vote for. And I looked up his age before I talked to him, found out he was the legal adult. And so that's why I talked to him, and I told him, you have no idea what you're doing. These type of bills would leave Americans defenseless. These are not red flag incidences. They are not fake, and it's terrible, the loss that these families go through and their friends as well. And it should never happen, and it doesn't have to happen if we would protect our children properly.
Another now viral exchange involving Greene has Democrat Representative Cori Bush claiming she was targeted by the Georgia Congresswoman who had been live streaming with her supporters.
Bail bond links for criminals. You know what? Yeah, don't yell at people. You know what? You shouldn't bring COVID positive members in here.
Cori Bush didn't realize that was on video when she decided to come out and lie about me. You see, Cori Bush is the radical BLM, Marxist BLM activist that's now a member of Congress. Cori Bush led the way into the neighborhood of the McCloskeys. And also remember, the McCloskeys have now lost their gun rights, so they can't defend themselves from violent mobs when they gather outside their homes. But that's Cori Bush, that's who she is, and she told a lie about me, claiming that she felt she had to move her office somewhere else because I had attacked her apparently in the hallway. I've never talked to her outside of that exchange, never seen her in the hallway, but she made up a whole lie just so she could get a better office.
In a statement posted to Twitter, Greene announced that she has received an outpouring of support to the tune of over $1.6 million in small campaign donations in spite of the media frenzy. Jen Pellegrino, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.